We're going to be unboxing the BFC magnetic air vent mount with the wireless charging today. This includes a quick start guide, charging pad, air vent mount, wall mount with screws, micro USB cable, metal ring, and adhesive extra tape. Let's show you how to set up your air vent mount. Okay, the air vent mount comes in two pieces. One piece is a hook and the other piece is the placement groove. Now the hook, you will actually like to make sure that it's facing face downwards for the grip. And from there, you will actually take that hook and line it up to the groove right here on the other vent piece. And then once you got that, you slide it right up and it's in place. And you got that first part set up. Now the next part is actually these four hooks right here. Now your charging pad right here has 4 slots at the back where you can line this up. And once you line it up and hook it right in, it's steady and secured. Another cool thing that this mount has is you don't only have to use it for your car, you can also use it for your office and home, as BFC has included a wall mount. The wall mount comes with a adhesive back tape or screws where you can just mount it on, and it follows the same procedure to actually hook it up. So once you unhook this, you can just use the wall mount, and then the wall mount lines up and you just hook right in. Now that you have your air vent mount set up, let's get your phone charging and secured. The charging pad has a built-in charging coil inside the center, right behind the BFC logo. The phone I'm using today is actually the Samsung Galaxy S7. The Samsung Galaxy S7 already has a built-in wireless receiver, so it's already able to be wireless charging. Now, if your phone does not have a built-in wireless receiver, you could check out in our description for any additional add-ons of the wireless receivers. We carry Apple, Android, or the USB Type-C receivers. Now let's plug it in and show you how it works. When you first plug it in with the micro USB cable, it will blink blue, and once it's blue, it indicates that it's ready to charge. So first off, we had already done some tests beforehand, and we found that the wireless receivers is actually near the middle. So what you need to do is actually keep that parallel to the charging coil, because it won't charge if you were to just place it randomly, for instance like this. So you would actually rather just put this in the direct center. Now let's get your phone secured onto the charging pad. Now the kit comes with a metal ring. This metal ring is to actually be around the charging coil and the receiver. So let me show you how that works. So when you first off, you can see that it's right off the bat around the coil. Now that when it's around the coil, when you put on your phone, it'll be around the receiver. So when finding the receiver, you will actually take off the case if you're using one, right? You may need to do some tweaks here and there to find that spot where it's a perfect charge once it touches the center. So you may have to move it up, you may have to move it down. It really takes a few tries before you actually get it securely on that spot. Now we had already known through some tests of where that spot is for that S7, so I'm just going to show you that it's going to be right here. Now if you're using a case, we would recommend that you use a thin case, as it may not work with a bulky case or a thick case. So once you do that, you could either actually be taping the ring onto the case or onto your phone, whichever you prefer. Now once you have that downwards and have it secured in your selection, this will just line right back up and get started charging again. Now that you've seen how to set it up, here's how you actually hook it up with the charging pad to your vehicle air vents. So with this, as shown before, you already have it. Just making sure one more time that you have that hook facing downwards. And once you do, you could just take your charging pad, face it backwards, and line the 4 hooks up, put it in, and hook it right on. From there, you could just put your micro USB charger cable and then plug it right in, and it starts. You can take your phone, test it out, and it's working. Now, as shown you right now, is not falling down. Okay, so it's pretty secure with a magnet ring. Now, to show you how to hook it up, that ring, you push the tab back, you put it in the slot, make sure you have the hook, and then you release, and then you can lay it down. Now, you could actually have, there's a knob where you can actually loosen and then rotate it to a horizontal degree for a horizontal setup, or in any degree setup you want. And once again, once you have your preferred setup, you just put your phone on and it will start charging like that.